right? Hey, shalom, brother, shalom. Y'all about to stop at the top. Right? Before I open up, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakak, Wadas. Double honors to the apostles and elders that great millstone and taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect. And to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe in the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shah, he is the deliverer. Because he's coming back to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. Alright? The Hebrew Israelites, they come out here week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of America according to the Bible. Alright? And right now, yo, you're living in some very serious times, man. Yo, we really at the end, because right now, like I usually don't camp at this site that I'm at, but I'm still in the same area, you know. And when I went, you know, was a man standing there, you know, and he was like, "Yo, you can't nobody stay here, cause graduation's going on," you know. And I'm like, I come out here every week, you know. But it's all about the fight for the Lord, man. You got to push for the Lord, and right now is the time to push even harder. All right, because we at the end, man. We all pushing for the same penny, which people don't understand. They don't believe. They never believed from the beginning. The Lord is about to shut the mouths up of his prophets. And these people that, yo, they want to hear the truth. They think they want to hear the truth. They're not going to be able to hear it no more, man. All they're going to hear is lies, because all out here is lies, man. You know, all out here is lies and wickedness. So the first scripture I'm going to bring out is Amos, you know, this is a classic scripture. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8. And I'm going to start at verse, I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, Yahweh Shah has swore by the excellency of Jacob, surely I will never forget any of their works. All right, so the Lord is not going to forget any of the works that we do out here. And that's one thing you have to remember, man. The works that we do is written in stone. Just like this word is written, yo, we're here back again. Lord's willing, we be a part of that number of those men. Yo, our work is written in stone. All right? The same way that the law, statutes, and commandments was written. It's written in stone. So the Lord is never going to forget any work that we ever did. You got to put your best foot forward. All right? You put your best foot forward. Don't think about whatever anybody else thinks, man. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these people out here, the multitude of these people are going to die, man. They're going to perish. They're going to fall by the wayside, and they already did. But it's coming a time where they're going to want to hear what you have to say. They really going to want to understand what you have to say, man. You know, this truth ain't no game, man. These people keep playing around and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing until that destruction comes. When they look up in the sky and see the nuclear missiles, that's when they're going to understand, damn, you know what? I was wrong. I did wrong. Then they're going to want salvation. It's going to be too late at that time. All right? So I'm back. This is Amos chapter 8. And going back to verse 7. It says, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have sworn by the excellency of Jacob, surely I will never forget any of their works. Shall not the land tremble for this? And everyone mourn that dwell therein. So it's coming a time that every man going to mourn. It's coming a time that every man is going to mourn from hearing the words of the words of the Lord. Because right now, what we had temple, you got graduation season going on. You know, so these people out here graduating, they thinking that they're going to go on and be the next leaders of America. Which you go into the book of Psalms, if I'm not mistaken. It said their inward thoughts is they think that their houses will continue forever. And that's the reason why these people go to colleges. When the real college is right here on these streets, we'll be speaking to you, what we're telling you. All right? That's the real college, man. You know? Going back, it says, Amos chapter 8 and 8, it says, I'm going to let this madness pass by and we're going to keep continuing. Because, at the end of the day, you're never supposed to let nobody control your spirit. We have to rule over our spirits, and all these other spirits is set up for a reason. They're supposed to be set up for whatever season they're in. Your season is going to come. You just have to wait for it. All right? Not getting off topic, but you have to wait for that. You know, you have to be a conductor of your spirit, man. Because these people clearly are not conductors of their spirits. Because they go all over the place and they want to make you stoop down to their level. When you on a level, you never stoop down to another man's level. At all, man. You act like they're not there. All right? And that's what you do. But anyway, getting back into what we're reading, this is Amos chapter 8 and verse 8. It says, shall not the land tremble from this? And everyone mourn that dwelleth therein. And it shall rise up wholly as a flood. And it shall be cast out and drowned by the flood of Egypt, man. So you got to think about this, right? When we were first let out of Egypt, ancient Egypt, which Egypt just means bondage. When we were let out of there, Ramses, he had the Lord had to put the spirit on him to buck up against him, to fight against him. He had to put that spirit on him. That's the same spirit that he's putting on Esau right now, not to let us go. When you go into the when it talks about the war in heaven, these people scared to death right now. I know a dude, he's a Muslim, man, and he's a stockpiler. All that, man. This dude's a stockpiler. He got things stacked up in his crib. He was telling me this years ago. And I used to just look at him like, damn, dog, like you don't know what you're talking about, man. You sitting here tripping. Yo, I got this, I got that. All right, brother, that's cool. At the end of the day, but you don't know who you stacking up for. And one thing he said, he was like, yo, the other day, he was like, man, He said it's inevitable that this place is about to be destroyed. And I'm looking at this man. He's a Jake. He said, I just hope that when it happens, I'm praying. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, why would you talk to him at this time? Who you going to be praying to? You ain't going to be praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Ba'ashem Arachah Kwadash. You're going to be praying to your God. You're going to get destroyed. A lot of death is coming to this place, man. What these people don't understand. And they can walk up and down the street like this, see the men of the Lord out here, but the Lord is about to shut up the mouths of his prophets. It ain't too much more talking coming, man. There's been enough talk. Starting with the apostles. Matter of fact, going back to Abba Bivens, Elder Abba Bivens, man. A Bishop Abba Bivens, man. Starting with him, because what? He taught our apostles. He turned back the hearts to the father and the children to the father, man. And who the children that he turned back? Starting with left, man. Starting with Israel. But we coming into a time where the Lord is about to stop speaking. When all the talk is done, then comes the wrath. All right? So going back into the book of Amos chapter 8, and I'm going to go back to verse 8. It says, shall not the land tremble, but you should be trembling for it. Right? Matter of fact, real fast, I'm going to hop in real quick just to back that point up. I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra's 16. Okay. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse bear with me. Baba Kwasha. All right, here it goes. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. It says, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do with these evils shall come? All right? So the Lord is telling you, man. Right then and there, he's telling you, man, yo, this is the beginning of the end, man. Which people don't believe when you go into Matthew the 24th chapter. Where it starts speaking about those things. All right? You have to go into all that. But don't jump back in Amos chapter 8 and verse 8. It says, shall not the land tremble? Shall not the land tremble for this? These people are scared to death, man. I don't care what they tell you, they're scared. And I'm talking about a man that claims to be a Muslim, man. That practices. He went to Harvard and taught. You know, he was saying, yo, black this, black that. Yo, you followed the wrong God, man. You followed the wrong thing. Now everything is about to be made manifest for what you did, man. All right? It says, shall not the land tremble for this, and every one mourn that dwelleth therein. A lot of people going to die. Everybody's going to mourn, man. You know? It says, and this shall, Salakia. I'm going to start at the top again. Amos chapter 8 and 8. It says, shall not the land tremble for this, and everyone mourn that dwelleth therein? And it shall rise up wholly as a flood, and it shall and it shall be cast out and drowned as by the flood of Egypt.
Oh, wait, bro.
Think about that, man. Think about that. When we walked across the Red Sea, yo, the Lord opened up the sea for us to get past. He lifted up a standard for us. All right? He lifted up a way to escape for us. But these niggas, they want a way to escape out the hood, but what they do, they look at Esau to escape. The same one is creating all the problems for you. Instead of turning back to your power, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Haracha, Quadash. These dudes don't turn back to the Lord. The creator of all things, the creator of all spirits. They turn to the creature instead of the creator. And that's why the Lord is going to shut us up. It says, verse 9, it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon. Yo, the Lord going to cause the sun to go down at noon. The sun is a light that brings the light. You know?
Spirit.
Shalom, brother. The Lord, yo, the sun is a light that comes up, man. And yo, at noon, that's when it's at its peak. The Lord controls everything, so He can make the sun go down whenever He wants to. And right now, the sun is falling on its place. You can see it. The only reason why these people have jobs, because they're app-based jobs. You got, yo, McDonald's and all these things when the pandemic happened and all that. Yo, these restaurants and all that is closing down. They're really reaching out their hand to you to keep coming. So they're making it more convenient for you so you can stay in the house. All hell in Babylon is about to break loose, man. I'm going to prove it to you. Lord's willing through the scriptures. All right? It says, and it shall come to pass, back in Amos 8 and 9, it says, and it shall come to pass that in that day, saith Yahweh shall power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. He said He's going to darken the earth in the clear day, man. Like the scriptures say, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. It's darkness because He's going to make it dark on that day, man. These niggas never saw nothing like that. So the Lord has to show you His power, because these people is playing with Him, man. They really playing with the Lord. They don't understand His power. The same way that the sun comes up on the wicked and the righteous is going to go down the same way. Everything has a time limit. Everything has an expiration date. But these people don't believe it, man. All right? These people don't believe that.
According to Bible, King James Version, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Matter of fact, hold up. Then I'm still in the book of Amos, right? I'm gonna read this again. Back in Amos chapter 8 and verse 9. It says, and it shall come to pass, and that day, saith Yahweh shall power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. So this is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 18, to back that up. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahweh is darkness and not light. So the Lord is telling you he's going to darken the earth, man. And how is he going to do it? Because you're going to see all those chariots come in the sky and block out the sun, man. Block out the moon. And how you know that's the truth? Because, yo, you're starting to see so many more instances of chariots being recorded, which they always been recorded, but now they can't deny it because they're scared because it's an expiration date. All right? It's an expiration date on this place, man. Now these people are scared to death. Now these people are scared to death. Why? Because all of the wickedness that they have done. All of the wickedness that they have done. Yo, your time for wickedness has come to an end. Righteousness is about to be restored to this place. Not here in Babylon, because Babylon has to be destroyed. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah, man, and the surrounding cities. Whether you believe it or not. And I remember coming up as a child, man, it was a song that I used to listen to all the time. And it said, yo, if you believe it or not, the Bible says it's true. Its wonders more amazing. That's written through and through. These niggas better understand, man. Yo, the words of the Lord, the words in the Bible is truth. A man is always going to lie to you, tell you falsehoods, false doctrines. But the words in this book is true. They're faithful and they're true, man. You know? Matter of fact, we can bring that out too, man. Matter of fact, we're going to go to Romans chapter 3 and verse 4. All right, to back up the statement that I just made. Because the words of the Lord are true. All right? Every man out here is a liar, man. The Lord is a man that he cannot lie. Bottom line. All right? And if a man thinks he's telling the truth, that's all it's about. Why do you think it's called the truth? It's called the truth for a reason. Can't nobody tell the truth. Everybody is full of lies out here, man. Everybody's a liar. Except for the one that created you. He's not a liar. Because what he say he gonna do, he do it. You niggas say you gonna do something and don't never do it, man. Why the Most High gonna kill a lot of you niggas, man? Fucking bitch ass niggas, man. Because you liars, man. Lock. Let me get it. It's in the book of Romans. The book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 4. It says, good, the Most High forbid, yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. All right, I'm gonna read that again. It says, the Most High forbid. Matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna go to the top of that. Salakia, forgive me. All right, Romans 3 and 4. Matter of fact, we're gonna go to the top of the book of Romans chapter 3. All right, because all you niggas out here is a bunch of fucking liars, man.
Tell me about Kemet.
All these niggas is liars. Kemet is a lie.
Kemet?
Yo, cause you walking past, but you don't want to ask, like you walking past Kemet. You know where Kemet come from?
I know where Kemet comes from.
Where it come from?
It come from Egypt.
Okay. So when you say
Before
Kemet,
Africa.
okay.
Before the name. What?
Alright. When you say Kemet, where does that name come from?
Kemet comes from. Alright, so before it was Africa or whatever, they named it into Kemet. When we was in chemistry class, when we was in chemistry class before they changed it to CH or whatever. Alright, what is chemistry then? I'm gonna go to Kemet.
No, Kemet comes from ham. Ham.
Okay.
Ham.
Okay.
Which is ham.
Okay.
Which is the so-called African.
Okay.
That's what that is, brother.
How long you gonna be right here? Give me 2 minutes.
I'll be there, brother.
You want the
See?
for nuggets or the chicken sandwich?
Anyway, we're going to do the book of Romans chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, what advantage then hath the Jew, or what profit is there of circumcision? You know, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, once you have him on your side, he riding for you, that's your advantage. That's it. That's your advantage right there, man. All right? I'm going to read that again. Romans 3 and 1, it says, what advantage then hath the Jew? Which the Jew starts with what? The tribe of Judah. Because you have 12 tribes from their respectable tribe. All right? You have all that. But at the end of the day, man, listen, the advantage that we have is we have a power, we have salvation out of this place. The rest of these nations, you don't got no salvation, man, because you already saved, so to speak. You're saved because you're in your comfortability, you're in your comfort zone. But the Lord is about to sweep the comfortability from under you motherfuckers' feet, man. Straight like that. It's graduation day. These people are graduating, all good. Yo, happy for you. You about to graduate into slavery, nigga. You about to go out and party when World War III is about to happen. You about to go out and party when you dumbass niggas about to be fucking what you call it? Drafted. You about to be drafted. Fucking retarded ass niggas, man. Romans 3 and 2. It says, much every way, chiefly, because that unto them whom much every way, chiefly, because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Most High forbid, yeah. Let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written. All right? Let the Lord be true and every man found to be a liar. Because we're under a spell, man. Everybody is under a spell, under at least a false doctrine. This is preached and reincarnated, man. Reincarnated. Y'all celebrating y'all children graduating. The real graduation is salvation for your nation. Niggas is crazy. All you doing, because when if you got a daughter, you send her to college, she becomes the biggest whore. But you niggas proud of that, man. Giving them up. Lord always give you an example, man. It says, going back to Romans chapter 3 and 4, it says, the Most High forbid, yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. That's basically the point. Let the Lord be true and every man a liar. Because what they telling you, you graduate, you going to be the next class and nah, 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 nah. Nah, man, you can't do that. Because they lying. You dealing with the father of all lies, the one that runs these colleges, man. All he wants is your money, man. That's it. All these devils want is your money. They give you an illusion that you're going to do something. Everybody's been selected. Everybody has been selected from the grave, man. From the heavens, so to speak. And I don't mean the grave. Everybody's been selected from the beginning. The same way the Lord has his elect, the rule to be the governors. Yo, the wicked is they're selected to be the wicked of this place. That's why they're in high places. Alexander the Greek, he was selected to be who he was at his time. You know? Man, fuck Buddha. I'm going to go back to Romans chapter 3 and 4. It says, the Most High forbid, yeah, the Most High be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged, man. So, yo, the Lord is going to justify us in our sayings. Why he going to do that? Because we're reading out of his book. We're reading the truth. We're telling the truth. So if you, matter of fact, I got one real quick. Bear with me. Matter of fact, yo, here we go. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 10. All right? It says, but Yahweh is the true power. He is the living power and an everlasting king. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation. Read that again. But Yahweh is the true power. He is the living power and the everlasting king. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation. So all you nations, you're not going to be able to deal with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Arachak Wadash, man. When he comes back. Why? Because he said what he mean what he say. So he told you that. If the Lord told you I'm going to come back and do this, that, and the third, he going to do it. He promised you that the sun was going to come up every day. Whether you righteous or wicked, but it comes up. So just because you think that you're getting away with something right now, yo, the Lord on your ass, man, he's stacking charges on you. Just like a nigga that sells drugs, that's a kingpin in the weather. What the Lord, what the feds do, they stack up charges on you. Boom, he did this, boom, 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 boom. So when they come, they got you. And that be rightfully so, man. You know? That be rightfully so, man. But Jake think everything is a goddamn joke, man.
Come on, now you coming in. What am I coming in for, bro? What's that, bitch? Come on. That's that, bitch. Bro, we in there.
Yo, the Lord going to kill a lot of these people out here. Matter of fact, to back that up, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down." Yo, as a matter of fact, you got on the corner of the block where I live at, right? They have it's a sign, right? A billboard, and it talks about it says do you basically like do you something about COVID-19 deaths. So you people that took the yakada, the jump shot, the you seen, you heard, and all that. Yo, a lot of people gonna start dying, man. Because you ain't trusting the Lord. You trusted in your enemy, man. You saw them to be better than the Lord. So since you trusted in them, which the scriptures tell you, never trust thine enemy. Because his iron rusted shows his wickedness, man. You know? Never trust thine enemy, man. Never. So I'm going to read this again. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 22. It says, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." I'm going to read it again. "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine." Because guess what? It's a famine coming to this land. The brother Quadah sent me a video, you know, of it says who controls the food. Basically controls the power, because people gotta eat. What a nigga tell you out here on these streets? Yo, I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I gotta feed my family. So if you control the food, you got control of things, man. Right? That's how you would think. But see, the Lord is about to show his power, because whoever's in power of the food, the Lord letting you know, like, man, fuck that food. I'ma feed you. When we was in the wilderness, what did the Lord do? He fed us angel food, manna, man. That's what these niggas fail to understand. These niggas don't understand that, man. They so stuck on their enemy, man. That's what they stuck on. They don't have knowledge of the scriptures. They don't have knowledge of the planet, man. You know? They don't have no knowledge of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it out real fast. Just bear with me. said, you man up. AJP. Salaki, bear with me. Salaki. Because, you know, yo, Satan always try to hop in. There we go. So you gotta think about this, man. Deuteronomy 8 and verse 16. All right? All right, this book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse... all right. Yo, matter of fact, we're going to start at verse 11. All right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, beware that thou forget not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power, and not keeping his commandments and his judgments and his statutes, which I command thee this day. So, yo, the Lord gave us laws, statutes, and commandments that he was supposed to give us, man. That we're supposed to abide by every single day. Yo, meditate on it. Once you turn back to him, you have to do those things. Because if you don't, hey man, yo, it's consequences for that. Alright? I'm going to read that again. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 11. It says, beware that thou forget not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua power. So you're not supposed to forget your power. But what these people do now, they forgot it. They have no knowledge of them. They don't want to know. You know? They rather listen to these people. And look, I'm going to show you. Look at that. See Esau? Look at the Lord's sword. Because it's graduation day. All right, you got what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cops out here. 4 cop cars out here. For what? A man telling the truth? I'm not bothering anybody. I'm telling the truth. And these people don't want to hear the truth. Why? Because they're wicked, man. And the Most High has something set up for you. So they trust in them. They trust in their oppressors more than they trusted the one that made the oppressors. You know? But anyway, going back to Deuteronomy chapter 8 and 11, it says, beware that thou forget not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua thy power, and not keeping his commandments, Because right now, yo, the kingdom of heaven starts right now with us, with his men. So we're supposed to be the examples, and you are a light in a dark place. You know? We are a light in this dark place, and this dark place is what? Babylon. So we have to conduct ourselves a certain way, man. Hey, how they say it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. Very lonely. But guess what? You still keep progressing and keep moving forward, man. You know? That's what you do. Alright? It says, back in Deuteronomy chapter 8 and 11, it says, beware that thou forget not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua our power, and not keeping his commandments, and his judgments, and his statutes, which I command thee this day. So the Lord commanded us that from way back then. And so now, man. Alright? It says, least when thou hast eaten and art full, and has built goodly houses, and dwelt therein. When thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied. So, yo, you just gotta trust in the Lord, man. He's the one that gives you the increase. Right? Salaku. These men can't give you the increase, man. Only the Lord can. And guess what? These men turned to God. That's why you got graduation day. Because these people trust in the Esau more than the Lord. Because they want him to give them the increase. When the knowledge and the wisdom of this world is foolishness unto the Lord. What wisdom do these people have? You go to college and be a dumbass motherfucker when it comes to everyday life situations. They be dumb as hell. Because all they teach you is a craft. They don't remember the Lord, man. They don't remember the Lord. You could go to college, get your doctorates and all that, and you still a dumbass motherfucker, man. Stupid as hell, man. Because they're not teaching you nothing. They're teaching you a craft. But then, yo, the same people that come to colleges, they got to get internships to go into that field, to get some type of experience. Experience is real wisdom, man. Experience is real wisdom. That's it, man. Niggas is crazy. Going back into Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 12. Because you got to remember who's the one feeding you and all that, man. It's the reason why I'm bringing this out. Because you coming into a time where, yo, these people are in control of the food, which you don't believe it now. But they really taking things over. Yo, everything is being set up. You got what? Elon Musk, which he comes from Africa, right? But now he owns Twitter. He owns Tesla. Yo, your enemy is taking over everything, man, that you crave for. You better off having a gas fuel car. Because at the end of the day, people are, y'all want to get a Tesla. It's easy to do this, that. Yo, they got a kill switch for all that. Just like they got a kill switch for the internet, man. They about to shut the internet down soon. A lot of things is about to get shut down. Whether you believe it or not. I really don't give a fuck if you believe it or not. Doing my job. And if the Lord is dealing with you, then hey, I'll deal with you. If the Lord ain't dealing with you, then fuck you. Going back in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8, and where we was at? Verse 12, it says, least when thou hast eaten and art full, and hast built goodly houses, and dwelt therein, and when thy herds, when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold and multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied. Then thine heart be lifted up, and thou forget Yahweh Hashem Yahushai thy power, which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. So you forget about them when you got everything out here that you put to the side, man. You know what a true statement is? You will find out a person's real character when they lose everything in this society. Are they going to turn back to the Lord? Or are they going to turn back to maliciousness? That's it. You'll find out a real person's character when they lose everything. Because as long as people have shit, yo, they don't got to care in the Lord. They don't think about the Lord, man. It's like I said, they don't got to care in the world. You know? But a person that loses everything still remain righteous like Job, that's a man of the Lord. Then you have to consider the book of Job, man. Because he showed his real integrity. These people lose everything and want to give it up. Want to hang it up. Turn to being a nigga again, man. But they so righteous as long as they have everything in their lives, man. Everything is going good for them, man. Everything is running smooth. A real man, a real person, yo, they going to ride out when things is hard, man. Like that song from, what's his name? Kenny Rogers. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Know when to walk away, know when to fight. You gotta count your blessings while sitting on the table, man. But these niggas don't understand that, man. You got a lot of effeminate men out here. But the Lord is telling you right now, like, man, yo, when you got all this, then you cool. When you don't have it, now you want to turn to me. Because right now, everybody is in that stage like, yo, I can eat. I can walk to the store, grab this, grab that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fucking crazy. Then, yo, your enemy is feeding you your own children. A lot of niggas like eating McDonald's, man. You eating your own children. You eating your own children, man. If you eat McDonald's right now and you know, you's a fucking dickhead, man. Straight up. That's the only way I could put it. You still eating McDonald's and all that shit, you's a dickhead. Because you got to remember who feeds you. You got a lot of men that talk real good, real cool. Oh yeah, I believe the Lord, this, that. How do you? Anyway, going back, Salak. I know I ran in a little bit, but forgive me. Deuteronomy Chapter 8, verse 12. It says, least when thou hast eaten and art full and hast built goodly houses and dwelt therein, and when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied, then thine heart be lifted up. And thou forget Yahweh Hashem Yahushua power, which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. And that's what they did back then, man. Yo, they went back to worshiping idols. Because why? That's what they was used to. Alright? Verse 15. It says, who led thee out, Slakia, who led thee through the great and terrible wilderness, wherein were fiery serpents and scorpions, and drought, where there was no water? Who brought thee forth water out of the rock of flint? I'm going to read that again, because we coming into that time, we about to go right back in the wilderness. Right now, this is not the wilderness. The wilderness is coming when everything shuts down. And the Lord is telling you, this is a reminder. That's why you're supposed to read the scriptures. Who brought you out of that situation? Who brought you into this situation? The Lord did all that. But you seem to fail to realize that, man. All right? It says, who led thee through the great and who led thee through that great and terrible wilderness, wherein were fiery serpents and scorpions and drought were? There was no water. Who brought thee forth water out of the rock of flint? So it wasn't no water out there. So where did you get your water from? The Lord is awesome, man. He makes things happen out of nothing. Why? Because he created all the elements. And that's why you're supposed to trust and believe in him all the time, man. But these people don't trust and believe in him. Why? Because they think he's a joke. Why? Because Esau, they're trying to do everything right now to make them seem like they're the Most High. You know? They try to make themselves seem like they're the Most High. So you would trust in him more, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab this real fast. This is Isaiah 31:1. Bear with me. Isaiah chapter 31 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses. Yo, because what does a horse represent? A horse represents power. You know? A horse represents power. And these people out here now, these are, like, yo, the scriptures say, I saw servants on horses. So when you sit on a horse, you're sitting on power. A car has horsepower. How many horsepowers does this car have? The more horses you have, the more power you have. Why you think Yahweh Shai rode into Jerusalem? He rode in there on a donkey, man. To show that he put himself lower than the people that was in power. And you have people out here that's in power think that they better than everybody else. You niggas forget where you come from. You put on a suit and a tie, you's a bitch ass nigga, man. Why? Because you bow down to your enemy. You bow down to your enemy. You want to be just like him, because those are not your God, man. This niggas is crazy. And guess what? The Most High is going to show him how crazy he can get. And he not crazy. Because all he doing is righteous things, man. That's all the Lord can do is be righteous. You niggas is wicked. Just like the days of Noah. That's why the Lord destroyed this whole place before. And he repented him to have to do that. He like, y'all created this shit? But hey, man, he's in control of everything. This is his book. He's the author of it. So he could do whatever he want to do, man. Until you get that through your thick skulls, you ain't going to understand nothing. All right? Isaiah 31:1, it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in help, Salakia, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Arachak Wadash. They trust in the police, man. They don't trust in the Lord, man. The Lord created the police. And yo, the police, they're started from Esau, which they're slave catchers. All right? But it started with them to go back to what, man? That's the Lord's, that's his sword, man. These devils are the Lord's sword. So when things happen to you niggas, hey man, the Lord did it, man. The Lord allowed that to happen to you. Just like he allowed Job, you know, Salafi. He allowed Satan to come at Job. But people look at that, oh no, why would the Lord do that? He's not a loving God. Because you niggas always want love, man. You want love, you have to do what you're supposed to do. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, man, to the best of your ability. Turn back to the Lord. Start doing the right thing, man. Shave off that old man. Because if you don't, guess what, man? The sword is going to overtake you. And that ultimate sword that's coming is what? Those thermonuclear missiles. And who created that? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Haracha, Kodash. All right? He the one that set that up, man. But it says, verse 2, back in Isaiah 31 and 2, it says, yet he also is wise and willing and will bring evil and will not call back his words. So when the Lord says he's going to do something, he's bound by that. He's marked by that. He can't take it back. Whatever he say he's going to do, he's going to do it, man. And that's what you niggas fail to realize, man. You fail to understand. The Lord ain't no joke, man. You niggas is jokes. Fucking weirdos, man. The niggas is full of lies. Full of lies, man. That's it. All you niggas know how to do is lie, man. Ain't no truth in you niggas. And for that, your ass gonna get destroyed, man. The Most High gonna kill a lot of you niggas, man. Just like y'all like to kill each other, well, the Lord coming to kill y'all niggas, man. The one that created you niggas. And y'all niggas scared of death. Y'all niggas scared of death. Because there ain't no righteousness seeking. Ranting again, but forgive me, man. The Most High, when he come back now, I'm telling you, a lot of these niggas out here, yo, man, they gonna see their grave. That's it. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will call back, and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers. So the Lord said he's going to rise against the house of the evildoers. And who the evildoers ultimately is Esau. But if you want to follow after Esau, your enemy's ways, he's going to rise up against you too. Talk about 2/3 of you niggas, man. Yo, your day is coming. Everybody has an expiration date. Believe that. Just like you have things on a shelf in the store, it has an expiration date, so do you niggas out here, man. So does wickedness have an expiration date. Going into the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. It's a time and a place for everything. Now, how you know that? All you gotta do is go back in history. Pick up a book and read, niggas. Pick up a book and read, niggas. All you want to do is sell drugs, smoke weed, talk about women. You niggas is crazy. The Most High gonna smoke all you niggas, man. I'm chasing this bag. I gotta chase the bag. You supposed to chase the Lord, man. You don't chase the Lord, guess what? You niggas gonna drop dead, man. And your time is coming. And yo, matter of fact, when I say chase the Lord, what Lord is you chasing? Better be Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Ba'ashem Haracha Kodash. Going back to Isaiah 31 and 2, It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call his words, not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So if you're going against the Lord, guess what? The Lord is going to fuck your ass up. He going to destroy you, man.
Shit.
That niggas is fucking retarded,
That's
man.
stupid, man. I'm walking down the street, walk through the city, the Capitol.
Bro, I ain't
the
trying to hear
passed
none of
me.
that shit. I ain't trying to hear
trying
none
to
of
have
that. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. If you ain't talking about the Lord, keep it pushing,
You
bro.
got that right.
Fuck out of here, man.
They not in there.
But it says, verse 3, it says, now the Egyptians are men, right? Now the Egyptians are men and not Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall. Yeah. I gotta read that again, man. Cause these niggas, yo, you trust in the wrong things. And I know I'm probably rambling a little bit, but I'm gonna hop back in the book of Deuteronomy, man.
You're repeating.
You know?
What's wrong with me?
I'm gonna hop back in the book of Deuteronomy, but y'all niggas trust the man more than the Lord. Cause man is flesh. Man is flesh, man. How could a man say, yo, it's talking about horses and all that. Yo, the horse is flesh, what it was telling you. Just like it says, water them to go to Egypt for help, right? Yo, you trust in these tanks, these helicopters and all that. Yo, they're just metal and material, so they still can be burnt up. They're not of the Lord's technology, man.
They right there.
Niggas out your fucking mind, man. You better turn back to the Lord, man. Instead of this bullshit out here. Anyway, back in the book of Isaiah, chapter 31 and 3. It says, now the Egyptians are men. Yo, the Egyptians, yo, in bondage, the ones that got you in bondage are just men. That's why you can go to the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter, start at verse 1. You know, because the Lord said he's not going to meet you as a man. That's why he got to do that. Yo, to show his power. To show his power, man. He ain't no joke, man. The Lord never been a joke. The only joke I see out here is you bitch ass niggas, man. It says now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. The Most High is not a man. He's a spirit. How you know that? Because it tells you, yo, you worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. He created all spirits. We all started off as spirits before we became flesh. So if you're a spirit, your spirit is in your flesh, guess who's controlling that? The Lord, man. Man's goings of the Lord. How could a man therefore understand his own way, man? How can a man therefore understand his own way? But hopping back in the book of Isaiah chapter 31 and 3. It says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. And their houses flesh, and their horses flesh. So their men, their horses are flesh. Because what? Your flesh comes from what? The ground, man. That's where you get Adam from, Adam, one first formed from the ground. Your flesh comes from the ground. That's why they tell you ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Because from the dust, your flesh came, and your flesh is going back, man. But your spirit goes back to the Lord that created it. I know I'm probably all over the place right now with it, you know? But hey, man, the spirit move how it moves, man. But you know, the Lord the time is coming where we ain't gonna be out here no more talking to none of you niggas, man. None of y'all. Jeremiah 16:16. And I could get that next. But I'm on the still course. But this is Isaiah chapter 31:3. It says, now the Egyptians are men and not the Most High, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall. Both them that help to go against the Lord, they gonna fall. It says, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they are slacking, and they all shall fail together. So everybody that comes against the Lord, you're going to fall together, man. You're going to fail against them. They can pipe you up all they want. That's why they make all those movies against them, going against the Lord. Yo, the Lord got to put the spirit on them. You better look at what the scripture is saying, and look at the Egyptians, the actual Egyptians, Mizraim, bondage, the house of bondage, man. We was in bondage underneath the Egyptians. And what did the Lord do to them? The same thing he about to do to America, but it's going to be on a way higher scale, man. A way higher scale. And this time, to let you know, don't ever, what that nigga say, put some respect on my name. Yo, you better put some respect on the Lord's name, nigga. Because if you don't, you're done. Straight up, you're done. Verse 4, it says, for thus hath Yahweh spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall Yahweh of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof, man. So the Lord, he ain't no sucker, man. You can't be no sucker to come out here and speak the truth. A man that can't tell the truth is a sucker. They're little boys. Why they're a little boy? Because they was raised by you women out here, man. It's a certain time, though, when you get raised up, you suck on the breast. But after a while, you gotta let go of that titty and eat some meat. That's when you become a man. When you start eating the meat. You niggas is fucking retarded, man. Turn back to the Lord, man. All right, jumping back in Deuteronomy, man. 8 and just to bring you back to I believe it's 13. Matter of fact, we're gonna start at verse 12 again. Deuteronomy 8 and 12. It says, "Least when thou hast eaten, art full, and hast built goodly houses, and dwelt therein, and when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all thou slackest, and all that thou hast is multiplied, then thine heart be lifted up, and thou forget Yahweh thy power, which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage, who led thee through the great and terrible wilderness, wherein were fiery serpents and scorpions and drought, where there was no water. Who brought thee forth water out of the rock of flint, Who fed thee in the wilderness with manna, which thy fathers knew not, that he might humble thee, and that he might prove thee, and do thee good in thy latter end. I'm going to read that again. It says, who led thee through that great and terrible wilderness, wherein fiery serpents and scorpions and drought where there was no water? Who brought thee water, Salaki, who brought thee forth water out of the rock of flint? Who fed thee in the wilderness with manna? Who fed you in the wilderness with manna, with angels' food? Who's feeding you right now? Are not you eating right now? You gotta eat right now, man. Who fed you when all hell breaks loose and there's no food? How do you want to eat? The Lord gotta provide it for you, man. Just because you wake up every morning and you got a job, you go, oh, thank God for my job, and blah, blah, blah. Do you really trust in him? You niggas don't trust in the Lord, man. You forgot about the Lord. That's why he forgot about you and your children, and that's why you niggas walking up and down the street in a constant messed up state, man. Because you forgot who created y'all dumbasses, man. It says, who fed thee in the wilderness with manna, which thy fathers knew not, that he might humble thee? Yo, because the Lord got to humble you, man. The Lord has to humble you. You have to be brought back down to that low state where you have to pray to him, man. Because right now, yo, that's why I said, yo, a lot of people out here are proud, man. You super proud. When you don't have any money, nothing like that, now wisdom starts to kick in. Oh, snap. Who I need to pray to? Who I need to talk to? A righteous man is always going to talk to the Lord regardless of what the situation is. A righteous man. But a nigga that's just a fucking flea and all that, he ain't going to talk to the Lord. He's just kind of, he's a opportunist. You know? An opportunist. That's what it is. Alright? It says, going back in the Deuteronomy Chapter 8 and 16, it says, who fed thee in the wilderness with manna, which thy fathers knew not, that thee might humble thee, that he might humble thee, and that he might prove thee, to do thee good at thy latter end. So he's going to do you good at thy latter end. What's your latter end? The latter times, man. You know? Matter of fact, yo, I'm going to grab Sirach chapter 2, and I'm going to start at verse 5. Just for edification, when, you know, we just brought out. All right, this is Sirach chapter 5. Hold on, Salak, forgive me. Just bear with me. I'm trying, brothers. Just bear with me. 2 and 5. Salaki. This is our Sirach chapter 2. Alright. And matter of fact, yo, let's take it back to the top. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son, after I come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him. I'm gonna let the madness pass by. Forgive me. You know? This is Ecclesiasticus, the book of Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Because listen, when you come into this truth, you're going to have a lot of temptation. You're going to have brothers accuse you of this and that. But at the end of the day, you have to fight. You have to go. You got to just go through it, man. You know? Put on that full armor. Stay reading. Because you got men that sit up in the morning, read, do this and that, but they ain't men in the Lord. The proof is in the pudding, man. You know? Like I said, you find out who a person is when they lose everything. But when you come into this thing right here, prepare your soul for temptations. Because you're going to be tempted in a lot of ways, man. A whole lot of ways. People try to tear you down, man. Try to make you look bad. But at the end of the day, yo, everything is recorded in the heavens. Forget this camera. This camera could die right now. But guess what? The Lord is still recording. Never forget that, brothers. Never forget that. Or whoever's listening. Prophesy to the winds. Prophesy to the wind and let the Lord's words be true. That's all you can do. Just tell the truth. That's it. Just tell the truth. No matter what. And that's commendable. That's why he says prepare your soul for temptation. Because you're going to be tempted to lie. Yahweh Shah always spoke the truth. It's not that our example, man. Our ultimate example is him, Yahweh Shah. He said he's the way, the truth, and the light, man. No man make it to the Father but through him. I am the way, the truth, and the light, man. Niggas like lying. That's not good, man. Lying is sin. Sin what causes death? At the end of the day. It causes death, man. That's why we here in Babylon, because all that's out here is death. That's all that's out here. But I just want to go right to the point. Keep reading. This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, my son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And make not haste in the time of trouble. Yo, you can't make haste in the time of trouble, man. Because, yo, you coming into what? Jacob's trouble, man. You can't make haste because you can make the wrong decision and that'll be the end of your life. You know? Like, yo, this, that movie, State Property. What was his name? Damn, it was Oskino played the role. There's like, yo, you Mr. Calm, Cool, and Collected. You know, that's how you gotta be out here. You gotta be calm, cool, and collective at all times, man. Because if you're not, you'll make the wrong decision. And that decision could cost you your life. Always stay calm, cool, and collective. And serve the Lord. That's it. That's a commandment from the Lord to his elect. Because you got so much opportunities of influences out here that want to see you do the wrong thing so they could blame you for something. Yo, we know we're not, honestly, we're not blameless because we all have flaws, but as blameless as you can be, try to remain that. Cool, calm, and collected. The triple C's. If I said, cool, calm, no, that's not the triple C's. But yo, just stay cool, calm, and collected, man. Never let an outside influence you how you supposed to react. And how you do that, you serve the Lord. Because we live in a wicked place. Full of wickedness, man. That's what this place is, full of wickedness, man. There's no righteousness here. We want righteousness to be restored back to this place. And that's what we fight against. We fight against wickedness. All right? But it says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So if you cleave unto him, you do what you gotta do. Yo, you want to be increased at the latter end, which is right now. When the times come up, Jacob's trouble and all those things, you're going to be increased. What's that? That's going to give you spiritual powers. Why? Because you stood fast on what you was taught. You believed, you understood, and you rolled for it. You know? That's it. All right? It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So, we gotta be patient now. A lot of brothers, they haven't been brought to that lowest estate yet. All right? But you want to get brought to that estate. Then you get so hard off in them concentration camps and things of that nature. You gotta still keep it cool, man. And that's what we're learning right now. Because, you're going through situations right now that you gotta go through to get to where you're going. You know? You're going to go through all those things, man. And that's something you have to go through. Why? Because I'm about to read it. That's this dirt bike last night. See, even with that, many times they came past, you still got to be cool, man. You can't lose it. They just doing what they were set up to do. To be wicked. Not even saying that riding a dirt bike is wicked. But that can get under your skin. So you just gotta chill, relax. Remain calm. Now they say stay calm. Stay calm, the Lord's coming back. You know? And that's the truth. Alright, it says, it's the point. It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him. Matter of fact, read that again. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know? Gold. Gold. right? Well, let's go here, right? Because we men. That's what it's about. The Israelite man. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, and a man that Salakia. Even a man that Salakia. Forgive me, I'll be reading, I get hyped sometimes. I'm going to start over. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. All right? I'm going to read this again. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. It ain't say nothing about no woman. Because right now, the woman, yo, they on top. The women right now is on top. You niggas run the women like they the prize. They not the prize. You the real prize if you're a man in the Lord. A man in the Lord is the real prize. Why? Because you recognize your creator, man. You worship your creator. You turn back to the one that created everything. You forsook everything that's here, man. That's why I say, come up out of her, my people, man. You gotta come up out of Babylon. These niggas chase women. Yo, it's more women out here than men. So how the hell is they the prize? Niggas is crazy, man. These women come a dime a dozen, and they all the same. They all liars, deceivers, beguilers. And if you chase something like that, hey man, you chasing the wrong thing. You know? They want you to stroke their ego. That's going to another topic, but yo, the point is like, the Lord's going to make you more. You're fine gold. You have to go through things to be tried, to become that fine gold, to be worth somebody wanting to want, man. You know? Because the Lord is going to give all this stuff as our inheritance. The heathen, that's your inheritance. What you got to do is that chase after the heathen like they're not the inheritance. If you want a woman, okay, cool, fine. Yo, you want to get a woman, that shouldn't be your main thing. Promoting that and all that. Promote the Lord, man. Promote the Lord. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Haracha, Kodash. Anything other than that is death. You know? I got a swift one. Getting to Slocky, bear with me.
I don't really perceive as an authority figure because she's too busy trying to keep the peace with
Bear with me, forgive me. I'm trying to find the scripture real quick. This is 1 John 5:19. This is 1 John chapter 5 and I was like, you can't trust these women, man. You gotta know that you of the Most High. Before we were called Israelites, we were called the sons of God, man. Right? So this is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 19. It says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. I'm going to read that again. This is 1 John chapter 5 and 19. It says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And we know that the Son of the Most High is come and have given us an understanding that we may know him that is true. So we got to know them that is true, because this world is full of lies, man. They lie in wickedness, man. That's why they put the woman over the man. Like these niggas say, man. Happy wife, happy life. Yo, you dudes that believe that, you out your mind, man. Let the scripture say. It says, let the Most High be true, and every man found to be a liar. Alright, because we got to know him that is true. So back in the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and 20, it says, and we know that the Son of the Most High is come. Yo, so that's a cut to all you dudes, right, that talk about the Lord ain't come back already. Because you got men that don't believe that he came back already, that he was here. But he's coming back. He's coming back to restore righteousness to this place, which our people don't believe. You know? Our people don't believe, and they are deceived. And that's why the Lord going to smoke them, man. All right? Why you think that we here right now? Yo, he came back. He gave us this word. He ascended. The same way that he left, he's coming back. So if you don't believe that, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You in jeopardy, man. You in jeopardy of destruction that he's going to bring to this place. But at the same time, you got to be calm, cool, and collective. I'm going to keep saying that. Calm, cool, and collective, because this place will frustrate you. But as the scriptures say, woe to him that has lost patience. You have to suffer. That's what we're here for. And when you know that, and you know what suffering is, you got to go through it. When your parent puts you on punishment, you have to suffer that punishment. Until they lift it up off you. And our Father, Abba Nawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Abba Nawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, that's our Father and our big brother. Yo, look what Yahweh did to Yahushua when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. And he was praying that that cup be taken away from him. Yahweh ain't even answer. Why? Because he knew, yo, listen, this is what you gotta do. I spoke it, I said it, that's it. You know? But, Salak, I know I'm doing a little bit of rambling, but it's back in the book of 1 John 5 and 19 again, I'm starting 19. It says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness. And we know that the Son of the Most High is come and have given us understanding that we may know him that is true, who is true, Yahweh. And we are in him that is true, even in his Son, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. This is the true power and eternal life. Because yo, did not he conquer death? He conquered death. Why? So we could be in the right light and be in the truth, man. To be able to tell the truth. You can't speak lies and believe the truth. It's all about the truth, man. That's it. They even tell you that in the court. You promised to tell. Did you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? and niggas that get up there and fucking lie. That's how you know this is a world full of lies, man. And the Lord comes to divide the lies from the truth. Because that's all it's about is the truth. You've been lied to your whole goddamn life. Everybody say they seek the truth. Yo, you even got rappers, I lied to the judge for my homie. Nah, just tell the fucking truth, man. That's it. Matter of fact, you got to get up out of here. But I says, little children, keep yourselves from idols. Keep yourselves from idols. Idol worship, idol gods, idol powers. Little children, who are the little children? That's who we are. We his children. Keep yourselves from idols. Matter of fact, we're going to end it on this. Romans chapter 3. All right? Just the book of Romans chapter 3. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at verse 1. Let's get it. This is the book of Romans chapter 3 verse 1. It says, what advantage then hath the Jew or what profit? Read this before. That's the spirit. I'm going to read it again. What advantage then hath the Jew or what profit is there of circumcision? Because, yo, it's no, like, yo, if you know that you're a Jew, which comes from the word Judah, you know that you're an Israelite. If you are the circumcision, you know that you're an Israelite. So what advantage is that to know that? The advantage is actually believing in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Ba'ashem Haracha Kodash. Having that faith. That's the advantage. With Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahweh Salaki. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Haracha Kodash. That's the advantage, man. With him on your side, that's your advantage. All right? Without that, it ain't no advantage, man. It says, much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High. For what if some did not believe? So their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect. And I'm bringing it out twice. So shall your unbelief make the Most High without effect? It don't matter what you think. Why? Because that's your opinion. The Lord don't care about your opinion, man. He only care about the truth. And if he chose you, not just called you, because many are called, few were chosen. If he called you and he chose you, he still don't care about your opinion. It's about your belief, man. You know? Because a lot of people out here got a lot of opinions. Your opinion don't mean shit. If you ain't telling the truth, I don't give a fuck what you got to say, man. Everybody got an opinion. But if you're not telling the truth, it's no talking. Because when the Lord come back, he ain't asking your opinion. He coming back to judge this place, man. And a lot of you niggas going to perish. A lot of you niggas follow after your women because you not men. Trying to turn Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Ba'ashem Haracha Kodash. And with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Haracha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at great millstone, taught us the truth, honors the citations to the elect. And to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe in the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shah, he is the deliverer, but he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right, to the next lesson, well, to the next camp, I'm going to say Mawaf, Abab, Ball, Kwam Yasharal. Shalom.